Welcome, my friends, to It's Vinylly Mine's Vinyl Countdown. We are nearing the home stretch here for our Vinyl Countdown special. And today, we went from one Bernstein, a film that covered Leonard Bernstein's music, to another Bernstein, Elmer Bernstein, who has no relation to Leonard Bernstein at all, but nonetheless is a composer in his own right, a very famous one, very talented composer. And I'm very excited to bring to you this unwrapping of the Airplane soundtrack. Yes, the motion picture soundtrack to Airplane. Been waiting for this for many years. That was a different comedy, but nonetheless, this was released April 20th, 2024. It was a Record Store Day special, and very excited to get to listening to this. There is no stopping in the White Zone version, which was only limited to 750 copies, and we got our hands on it. So excited. The label here from Rusted Wave is RWO20, and the other label here is 1984 Publishing, which is 1984-018. So, very excited to take a look at this. So let's get up and close and drop the needle, shall we? And so here we are, yes, folks. You got that poster. It's basically the poster from Airplane here. Always love this poster. Makes me laugh because I just instantly think of this film, which really is one of those gut busters with so many jokes hitting you every minute that, it's hard to, you don't pick up on all the jokes because you're too busy laughing at the last one. We've got our hype sticker here, first time release of the classic score. And as mentioned here, the No Stopping in the White Zone colored vinyl. Gatefold jacket features original press images, and it is newly remastered, so it's going to probably sound great. But let's get Backblade going and look closer at this release. Oh, so excited. So here we are, still again, that poster. I love that poster, so much fun. And the Airplane logo. And then on the spine, we have here red on the blue. It's a little hard to read the most part, but you can see the Airplane title, which is the most important part. And then on the back, look at those those original press stills. See, I'm sorry, just thinking about it, I have a drinking problem. Anyway, this is just a hilarious movie if you haven't seen it already, folks. I love it that we've got a number of pictures here. We've got our track listing here, side A and side B, performed by the Hollywood Studio Symphony, who do a really good job. I believe they did the Ghostbusters one too, but don't quote me on that. And then, a quote from Leslie Nielsen. Rest in peace, Leslie Nielsen. So funny individual. And our credits down here. So even though it's one LP, it is still a gatefold. So let's see what's inside. There they are. Even see what I mean? Sorry. Our cast here, Leslie Nielsen, the Nun and Boy's Life joke in here, Steve Guttenberg. I mean, such a talented cast for a wonderful comedic script. It is just one that, I adore the film quite a bit, even though some of the humor may not land so much today, but it is still quite the humorous film. So as far as this check this out. Striker. We get a wonderful picture here of oh my God, that's wonderful. And the back of it, we get the credits for who was in the orchestra and such. Very fine print, but still, that was great that they put that in here for the Hollywood Studio Symphony and who engineered this album. Look at that, though. I love that picture. Such a great picture. Such a great gimmick. And look at this. This is amazing, folks. Yep. The White Zone, of course, is only for loading and unloading. There's our co-pilot, the inflatable co-pilot. Yes, and their parody that they did of Saturday Night Fever as well. So much in there. And That's the thing is these parodies, folks, they actually told a story and then worked the gimmicks into it versus later parodies in like the early aughts. But I can't wait to listen to this music that I always enjoyed. So we are going to listen to this pressing, and then when we come back, I'll let you know what my favorite track is and how clear this is. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here. And we are back, everyone, after listening to Airplane, the soundtrack to the motion picture, composed and conducted by Elmer Bernstein. And let me tell you, this sounds wonderful. Very crisp and clean, like a lot of the colored vinyl we have. I've heard stories of colored vinyl not sounding so good, and so far we've had a really good track record with the colored vinyl we've gotten, and this one is no different. Very clean pressing for sure. Every track popped, and you could hear everything beautifully with no hiss or scratches or anything. Now, as far as some of my favorite tracks go, well, yeah, I mean, the main title with its Ode to Jaws is always fun for sure. And I do love the love theme for Airplane, which actually shows up here and then also from here to there as well. And, and those tracks are a lot of fun, but a lot of sound cues for this. So not really a lot of long tracks, a lot of those short cues like we see in a number of comedy soundtracks. I do enjoy, though, I think Crasher is the funniest because they had like the same sound cue in there, sound phrase, a number of times. And then there's a pause in it. I mean, it shows you that the comedy for Airplane was not only just in the dialogue and the acting, but it was also in the music as well, which Elmer Bernstein does so well in crafting that and working that into here. Yeah, I mean, this soundtrack was so worth it. It took me back to the movie for sure. It has a lot of funny and great cues in it. And I think if you're a fan of this movie and you got a chance to try to find where you can pick it up at, it's definitely worth it. I loved it. I am very happy that we've got this in our collection, like all the choices that we've got so far. I just love music, okay, and I love it on vinyl. And I've really enjoyed, and I hope you've enjoyed so far, our vinyl countdown this year. We've got another great collection, a few left. I think we've only got like 4 left to go. So stay tuned. I hope we get some interesting choices I think you'll enjoy. And yeah, Airplane, the soundtrack. It's vinylly mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side.